decision there on the pass by Suggs.
Outside Sharp. Now here's Clingan. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Outside Bane. Clock at 6. The three. Portland with a rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Grant. This one for three. The rebound by Carter. The three from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has got 5 now.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
And he can't get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Magic. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Outside Sharp. Back to Avdia. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Bane. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now here's Grant. Avdia from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Avdia's got 6.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Avdia from outside. Outside Kamara. Right side Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from 3. He's got 14.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Graham. And Batase over to help. Here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic leading by 3. Fires it. Back to Black. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Blazers trail by 3. Avdia outside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Here's Black. Here he goes. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Murray from outside.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Black, no good. Outside Sharp. Now here's Avdia. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Rupert. And here's Sharp for the lead. It's rebounded by Batase. Making a name for himself. Goga Batase. What do you like about him, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for scoring the ball in the paint. And again, you just can't overlook that size and length.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's Sharp on the wing. No good with the triple. Orlando trailing here. Inside. Here's Isaac. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Outside Sharp. Launches a 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
Trailblazers foul call. Caleb Love. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Banchero. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Portland ahead. Up.
Trailblazers. 33.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Murray brings the double. Outside Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero just attacking the rim, going up over the defense that time.
Picked by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Suggs outside. Shot clock at 5. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire, and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
To the paint. Outside Kamara. Pass to Sharp. Here's Avdia. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sharp, no good. Suggs outside. Outside Bane to tie it up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Suggs. Outside Banchero. Suggs outside. Now Bane to take the lead. Oh, he cannot hit. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
What an important hoop for Clingan.
Here's Suggs. For 3. Here's Bane. With the block.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in him finding that block.
Takes a 3. .121 left to the 4th. Outside Sharp. Carter rips down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Carter. Kamara on the double. Picked by Carter. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Suggs. Bane surveying the D. Now Carter. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
That is the guy to go to. I mean, when everything's frenetic, Carter has that steady, even kill pulse.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Flop is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called. Portland. They're trailing by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Avdia. And stolen by Banchero. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. So the first one drops.